we got a new food processor. I'm pretty stoked about it. So, guess what I'm gonna make? Hummus from scratch. Never done it. Lemon, cumin, paprika, preferably smoked, garlic, coarse salt and fresh cracked pepper. I like to keep some on hand already mixed. Olive oil, tahini. This is actually more common than you think. It's basically sesame seed paste type of thing. You can find it anywhere. Superstore had this one. Chickpeas. These have been cooked and washed and drained and all that good stuff. I actually save the water because rather than using regular water when you're doing your consistency of your hummus, use the flavored water, and then a few extra chickpeas to the side for garnish, and we'll see how this turns out. First, you want to add your garlic. Give that a pulse. All right, that looks like it's done the job. Next, we're going to add the juice of a lemon. Pro tip, by the way, if you don't have one of these lemon squeezers, you should get one. They are awesome. You'll get every single drop out of your lemon. It's worth it. It was about $6. It's made of metal. Superstore. Now we'll just quickly pulse the garlic and lemon juice. Then we'll throw our chickpeas and a couple tablespoons of the tahini in. Another pro tip, your tahini, when it sits in the jar, it gets the oil on top because it's settled, so you got to make sure you get in there and mix it up real good before you add it to your hummus. I couldn't put the tahini in with one hand and film with the other, so you can see I've put in just a few tablespoons, probably 3 or 4 tablespoons of tahini on top. Now we want our salt and pepper to taste. And one more. Our cumin. Probably not all of that. You want about a teaspoon and a half. Let's make it flavorful. Now we'll blend this before we add any liquid, just to get it nice and finely chopped. Start on low. So you can see it's still fairly thick and not chopping well, and this is where you're going to want to add a little bit of olive oil and then possibly some water after. But you'll want to add about a 1/4 cup of olive oil to start, and then you can play with it a little bit. And now you'll see as I start to add the olive oil, it'll blend really well. Let's see. Now, if you're not an idiot, you'll actually make sure that the food pusher inner is not in there when you're putting in your olive oil, because that's counterproductive. And I'm trying to do this all in one take, so we'll just try this again. Alright, so you can see it's starting to blend fairly good, but it's still pretty grainy. And that is definitely not the consistency we want. We want it blended really well, and we want it a little smoother. So we'll add a little more olive oil. And a little water. Hummus. So this is just about the perfect consistency. You can see that we've got some chunks here on the side, so we're just going to scrape those down here and mix it one more time, and then we should be ready to serve. And there you have it. Hummus. You can see I've garnished it with some olive oil and a couple of the chickpeas and some roasted paprika, or sorry, smoked paprika. I've got a couple that I can put away in the fridge. You can serve it with your favorite bread or crackers, whatever you like. Some vegetables for dipping. Of course, you know, a good troubled monk brew. And hey, you ready to eat some hummus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really good, I think.
Yeah, good. Let's
Bye-bye.
eat.
Oh, let's eat.